everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well, and in today's video we are going to be looking at your magical talent. So what magical talent do you possess and how it makes you so special? So for this reading I have 4 piles for you guys. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3, and this is pile 4. So you guys can now take a moment and see which pile or piles you're most drawn to, and after selecting your pile, you guys can use the timestamps provided in the description box below to jump ahead to your reading and see what magical talent you guys possess and why are you guys just so incredibly special. So let's get started with your reading. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. Let's see what is your magical talent. So we have the Queen of Cups, we have the 6 of Cups, we have the Chariot, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Emperor. Okay, pile 1. So the first thing that I'm getting is a whole lot of water energy from you guys, because we have all the cups here. We have the Chariot, which represents the sign of Cancer, which once again is a water element. And then we have the Emperor. So this is really telling me that when it comes to your emotions, you guys are just like at the top. Like you guys can understand people so much better than anybody else. Whatever people are telling you, they might be telling you one thing, but you're able to kind of detect, the underlying situation, the underlying message that is hidden within those words, and that's how you're able to understand people so well. And it's just that I feel like when people don't even leave you, or even if they think that they can leave you or they do leave you, they always come back. Like people keep coming back to you, and that is because they kind of realize that nobody will be able to understand them the way you do. I don't know, when it comes to your emotions, or when it comes to people's emotions, I feel like that is where your magical power lies. That is where your magical talent lies, because nobody can understand people the way you guys can. I don't know if you guys are already like in the psychology profession, like being a therapist or a counselor or something, but if not, I feel like you'll make the best of it. Like this world will have the best counselors and therapists if you guys are in that profession, because it's just exactly what to say to people, how to talk to people, how to make them feel understood. And that's what exactly like people want in life. They just want to be understood. They want somebody to listen to them, somebody to nurture them. And you don't even have to go around giving money to people if they come to you for help. People don't really come to you for help on the basis that you would give them some a financial help or something physical. They come to you for emotional help most of the times, I feel like, because they know that you guys can provide that healing to them. I don't know, you guys are incredible healers, I feel like. And all you do, and you're just so kind. And I understand people do hurt you, because we have the Knight of Cups right here. Now this knight is like the one who wears his heart on his sleeves, and when that happens, you guys become vulnerable to people's attacks, their emotional attacks, their verbal attacks. So it's not something that you guys can help. It's just something how you guys are. That's just how you guys are wired, and that's not a bad thing, pile 1. But I'm just pointing that out, that yes, it does kind of make you prone to getting hurt by people and their words, because people can be brutal, people can be harsh, and so they will not think twice about saying something that's on their mind, no matter how hurtful it is to you. But when it comes to you guys, you always think about what the other person is going to feel, or how, I mean, they might not even feel that way, but you feel that, you kind of think that, oh, this, my words might have the potential to hurt somebody. So you guys are not gonna say those things, or you will kind of rephrase whatever it is that you guys want to tell that person, because you are so careful about people's emotions, and you kind of cherish them to such an extent where people just feel so incredibly loved. Like, look at this look at this Chariot right here. This girl is kind of holding on to this doll, this baby doll kind of a thing, or it's an actual baby, I'm not sure, but looks like a doll. So she's really like holding on to it like as if it's like the most precious thing. And that is how you treat people. Probably you guys are really good with kids as well. And dealing with kids, that's a superpower in itself, because not everybody has the capacity to do that. Not everybody is capable of being a parent, or even just being around children, because children are completely different. They're a whole other brand, a whole other breed of humans, I would say. You have to be completely different with them. And there's always a way of dealing with kids, which is not something that everybody has. And I feel like you guys have that talent, pile one. You know exactly how to deal with kids, and kids love you. They love you so much that they look forward to seeing you. They look forward to talking to you, or even if you're never going to see them again, but that one encounter that you have with that particular kid, I feel like that kid is never gonna forget you. You are unforgettable to kids, and that is because of your gentle nature, your nurturing, your caring nature. There's just so much water energy here, so much healing that you guys possess, and you just go around healing everybody that you come across, whether you do it intentionally or even unintentionally. People just feel so much better when they're with you, and that is not something that comes easy, pile one. Not everybody has the talent or the gift of healing people. People just sometimes do more harm than good to others. But with you guys, you are just, even if somehow you're angry, and you get that a bad thought for that 1 second, that, oh, I wish, just some bad thought, even then you're not going to act on that thought. Or even if you even think about acting on that bad thought, it's not going to happen, because your nature, it goes against your nature. Your nature is not one of hurting, it is one of healing. And I just feel like you guys are really like specially gifted by the universe with this talent, because like I'm saying, not everybody can be a doctor. It takes years and years and years of studying and practice for someone to be called a doctor, to have that honor. And that's how it is with you guys. Not everybody can be called a healer. Not everybody can have this pile, because it takes that special someone to have this ability to heal people, to be brave enough to wear their heart on their sleeves. And yes, you have gotten hurt. You had people leave you and kind of say all sorts of things to you, and that's because they just don't understand you. They really don't understand you. And with this Emperor card right here, pile one, I'm really getting the message that you guys are, despite you guys wearing your heart on your sleeves, despite you guys being so emotionally out there and being so emotionally transparent and vulnerable to people, you guys are still in control of yourself. You do not let your emotions get the best of you. Though people will call you an emotional person, people will sometimes even go far as to bully you and make fun of you by saying, oh, you're so emotional, you always think with your heart, you never use your mind. But only you know. But if they know you better, or obviously they don't know you, that's why they're saying all those things, but those who know you, and you knowing yourself, know that just how in control you are of your emotions, just how well you kind of channel your emotions, that you don't end up being too sensitive, or people just say all sorts of things and you don't really react to those things, because you know better. You know that person is hurting, or that person is kind of might not be having a good day, and you take that, you understand those people on to that level. Like, people will not openly come and tell you that, oh, I'm having a bad day, can I just vent it out? They're not going to say that. They'll just kind of displace their anger onto you. And, but even then, you choose not to let those words get to you. And that is such a powerful thing, pile one. You guys remain calm in a crisis, and especially when somebody's just yelling at you. And normally, a normal person, not you guys, because you guys are like special, because you have this talent, this magical ability to just shield yourself, to detach yourself from other people's emotions and other people's problems. And that's not something that comes easy, because when you're an empath, and you guys being empaths, pile one, what happens is that you kind of end up taking other people's energy as well, which kind of ruins your mood. So if you are taking somebody else's negative energy without meaning to, you will start to feel bad, and then you will not understand that why that is happening. So, but you guys are so incredibly, like I'm saying, you guys are emotionally smart. Like emotional intelligence is at an all-time high with you guys. So you understand that if you're feeling a particular way, it's not because of you, it's because you have taken on somebody else's energy without meaning to do that, and that's why you're feeling in that particular way. So you have that control, you have that power to, you're like, you know what, I can do it. And sometimes you might not even take on that energy, you will like block it. You might do some protective ritual or something, or you just kind of have kind of tuned yourself in a way that it just doesn't affect you anymore, because probably in the past it really used to mess you up with all the darkness that's around you, with all the people's emotions that you're feeling. You guys are incredibly sensitive, but at the same time you guys are incredibly controlled people. You do not just you don't let your emotions drive you crazy, and that's powerful. Pile 1. So I'm just gonna grab these. Let's see what else we have for you. So we have Me Talks, repairing the body, mind, spirit. We have The Wall. We have Unmarked Trail, revelations. We have Mindful, groupthink. I'm just gonna move these here. And we have First Breath, beginner's mind. Okay, pile 1. Like I was saying, you guys are healers, born healers. Such healing abilities with you guys. It's insane. Like, that's how incredible you guys are with your ability to heal people. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay. And this will go here, I guess. So the first one, Me Talk, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Like I was saying, since you guys are such powerful healers, it's not just the body that you guys are repairing. It's not just, people are coming to you for just to have a good time, just to feel better about themselves. No, even if you touch someone, like if somebody's in pain and you are like, okay, can I massage you? Can I give you a massage or something like that? Your touch is just, that's exactly what they need to feel better. And you've noticed people have come and told you that every time, they're in pain, or you've, massaged them or given them some sort of a physical, treatment kind of a thing, they never feel that pain again, like in that particular area which was affected earlier. Once you've done your magical thing, pile 1, they'll never feel that pain again. And oh my God, that is like, whoa. That is powerful. That's powerful ability. Your magic is in your touch. Your magic is in your words. It's in your heart. It's like everywhere. Guys, you guys should be doctors. If you guys are planning to be doctors, that's like the best profession for you guys. Or even if in healthcare or something, I feel like that is going to be, I feel like that's your calling. That is your purpose in this universe, in this world. And wow. I keep looking at this card and I'm just like, oh my gosh, these people go around healing everybody. I wish they have some time to heal themselves, or they have somebody who heals them, because you guys deserve it, pile 1. You guys deserve healing just as much as the other person, because you also get tired. And I feel like probably a bath is something, a bubble bath or something will be like the best therapy for you guys. So always take that time out for yourself. Don't just be like, go around dealing with everybody else's problems. You also need to take care of yourself, because, you need to detox just as well as any other person. And then we have The Wall, and then we have Unmarked Trail. So what this is telling me that, yes, if people, okay, couple of messages here. So this card number 1 is telling me is that people often build walls around them because they are afraid to be vulnerable. They're afraid of people knowing who they truly are. So they kind of build those walls around them. They become guarded and protective of themselves. But when it comes to you guys, those walls come down. Whether they want to do it or not, whether they intend to do it or not, those walls come down, and people are just literally showing their true selves to you. They might not have intended to do that, but even a stranger who's so guarded and who's so protective of themselves, if they talk to you just in a simple conversation, those walls are going to come down. The next thing you know, that person is just telling you everything about them, and you're just sitting there and be like, dude, we just met. We just met. Why are you telling me everything about you and all that you've done? And that's the thing, like, you didn't ask that person to tell you guys anything about it. It's just your ability, because that person sees the light in you and know that they're safe with you, so automatically those walls come down, because we only build walls to protect ourselves for survival. And obviously when we see that, we are safe, everybody wants to be seen at pile one. You know that everybody wants to be seen, everybody wants to be heard and understood and loved. Nobody wants to be judged by 10 people. Nobody wants that. People want to be free. Building walls around you is just another form of a prison, like this one. Like this one right here. She has the windows here, but at the end of the day she's still stuck in that tower. So people, she's not free despite wanting to be so. So people always want to be free. They want to be free to be who they are, and you give them that chance. You give them the opportunity that you guys can be who you are, whatever you like. You don't judge them. You don't question their likes and dislikes, their taste in music, their taste in books, nothing. You don't do any of that. You just silently accept them with your eyes, with your smile. Those are those subtle cues that people take to understand that, okay, yes, this person accepts me. This person, is not judging me, not thinking that I'm weird or stupid for liking a particular thing or not liking a particular thing. So you guys are so amazing, Pile One. I'm just incredibly grateful to the universe for sending you guys to this world, because and then we have these the unmarked trail revelation. So what this is telling me, and also with the Chariot card, I feel like you guys, everybody has their own path in this world, their own journey to walk. But with you guys, I feel like yours is one that is probably you don't even know. It's like this unmarked trail. You guys don't know what your journey entails. Like I'm saying, you guys are healers, but that is a gift. That is your talent. That is your magical talent. But at the end of the day, when it comes to, some people just know where they're meant to go, what they're meant to do in life. But you guys don't know. And that's okay. That's okay, because I feel like it is something completely different that you guys are meant to do, something that nobody is capable of doing. And that is why your trail is unmarked, and more importantly, it can also be like hidden from you guys, probably because you guys are meant to live your life the way you want to. The universe doesn't have to give you a roadmap that, okay, this is what you have to do in life, this is the path you have to follow. Now probably you don't have a roadmap, because you can take whatever path, you can do whatever you want in life and still end up where you're meant to. You can take 50 different roads and you'll end up where life. You guys can literally end up anywhere. That's what I want to say, that it's not that, even if you guys want to be doctors, probably you guys start walking in that path, but then after a while you're like, no, I don't want to be a doctor anymore, I want to be an artist or something. So you guys take on that different path. But the point is that whatever path you take, you guys will end up getting that success, because nothing is set in stone for you guys. It is just revelation after revelation, new things after new things. So everywhere you go, it's just going to be new experiences. It's not like you have to take one particular path for you guys to end up at your destination. Your destination, you decide, you get to choose. So even if you've already chosen your destination, you're like, I'm already doing whatever it is that I want to do, probably a few days down the line or a few weeks or months down the line, you're like, okay, no, I want to do something else, and you start on that path. So for you guys, nothing is set in stone, and honestly, that is the best life to have, because it's so full of surprises. It's so full of beautiful magical experiences that just ends up making you wiser. And that's why we have also this first breath beginner's mindset. You are not like, how the older you get, the more fixed your thought and beliefs get. But when you're a child, nothing is set in stone. You know, people will tell you one thing, you'll end up believing it. People will tell you something else, you'll end up believing it. But and I feel like that is, despite your age or whatever level you guys are in life, you guys still have that childlike curiosity, and that makes you powerful, because you guys are not afraid to try new things. You guys are not afraid to, talk to new people, to try new something that you've never even tried before. And if somebody's telling you that, oh, like majority of the reviews about something particular is like they're negative, but even then you will still give that thing a chance. You're like, what if I like it? So you don't let other people control you. You don't let their beliefs and their words kind of tell you what to do or what not to do. And wow, you guys are in control of your own mind. You guys are a master of your own mind, pile one, and that is so incredibly powerful. And like I was saying, this is mindful, this is group thing. So what this card talks about is that, you guys, you don't, people will tell you 10 different things. Like I'm saying, some people, like, you might see that a group of people, they kind of hate you and they kind of question you, they object to everything that you do. But even then, you don't let those words get to you. You have this powerful ability to kind of distance yourself from what people think about you, because somewhere you know who you are and what you're doing and what your intentions are. And as long as your intentions are pure, you don't care what other people think. And guys, that is such a powerful thing. I don't know how else to tell you just how powerful you guys are, because you're in control of your mind and of your emotions. No one can get the better of you, pile one, because you will not let that happen. That's how in control you guys are. And OMG, oh my god. All right, so let's see what your final cards have to tell us. So we have purity, we have snow moon, we have self-love, and we have realization. Like I'm saying, you guys have that self-realization that this is who I am, these are my intentions. I don't care what other people say. You love yourself enough to kind of not let other people's words get to you. You only believe other people when you're in doubt about yourself, when you're not sure about your own abilities. But you guys are, and that's why whenever people tell you something, you don't even care, because just how amazing you guys are and just how beautiful you guys are. And if you don't, this card is telling you guys to practice that self-love, because the more self-love you practice, the more realization you're going to get about yourself. And that is really going to help you guys kind of, become even more powerful, become even more in tune with yourself and your abilities to heal people, to love people, and to nurture them to the point where, they become functional beings of society once again. And then we have purity. You guys are pure. There are no negative thoughts. And like I was saying, earlier, that you might get a negative thought, but even then, you'll just squash it before it, gets into something big, because you guys are so incredibly pure. You guys are like this. Yeah, this is your card, and this is your energy. You guys are pure and healers, and just beautiful light worker, light beings who are only there to, help people out, to kind of heal people on their journey, and to kind of, just love. Your mission is to just spread love and be love. I feel like you guys are love, pile one, all right? So this is all I have for you guys. If you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Comment down below to let me know if this message resonated. Subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what your magical talent is. So we have the Knight of Coins. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the 9 of Cups. 5 of Wands, and 8 of Coins. Okay, guys, pile 2. So the first thing that I'm getting is that probably you guys travel a lot. I don't know why, with the 3 of Wands here, I just feel like you guys travel a lot, or maybe you guys want to travel a lot, but there's always this sense of progression with you guys, that you're always about to, getting to the top, going to the top. And I just feel like that is what you guys end up doing, you guys always end up succeeding. There's just, you guys always, I feel like you guys are a magnet for new opportunities. You're a magnet for growth. You guys are a magnet for wealth. And I feel like you guys mainly are a magnet for victory, because this Nine of Cups is here, and Nine of Cups is like talks about, having all that you ever wish for. So when it comes to your powers, your magical talent, I feel like that is like the power of manifestation, because you guys end up manifesting literally everything, despite the obstacles standing in your way, despite people kind of telling you not to do something, not to go for something, despite the competition surrounding you. You guys always end up winning, because you have this power of manifestation. I feel like if you kind of try and manifest growth for yourself, like growth in the sense of prosperity and like money or something, you end up doing it. You guys end up getting it. Or if you are trying to attract a particular opportunity, or in plural opportunities, whatever it is, you guys end up attracting those. And if you want to win something, you want something, you go to some place, and you like something, and then there's another person who likes something else, that same thing, but then you kind of manifest that and be like, okay, this is what I want. You ask the universe for it, and the universe end up giving you. And if there's a competition, a pile two, and you guys are just like obviously when it comes to a competition, you want to win, so you manifest that for yourself, that okay, this is what I want to do. And this could be like in different ways. I feel like probably a bath is a wave that you guys manifest, because that is when you're most relaxed, that is when you guys are in pure bliss, that and that is when when you're in tune with that, when you are feeling so good and relaxed, that is when you become the strongest of manifestors. And that's why I feel like with this card, that when you are enjoying a nice leisurely bubble bath or something, or probably when you're just surrounded by water in some way, that is when you kind of start to that is when, if you manifest something, that this comes true so quickly. And a lot of people say that you should use water to manifest things, right? That's one of the techniques of manifestation, of the law of attraction or something. So probably you guys also do that, and that really works for you guys. Probably might not work for other people, but it really works for you. And that's why whatever it is that you guys want, you guys end up doing it. And obviously we have the Eight of Coins here, which talks about your work. So I feel like in terms of your work, you have manifested the best opportunities for yourself. You have manifested the best career for yourself, the best job for yourself, where you feel so happy, you enjoy it so much that it doesn't even feel like work. Probably you guys are just like artists or something, and you guys go around painting, and you kind of successfully have created your own art business. And that is not an easy thing to do, a pile two. Having an art business, it's hard. People would often come and tell you, oh, you're just lucky, because what you do, not everybody can do it, and it's not realistic to be successful in this field. But you guys have done it, so people really look at you as an inspiration. Like you guys can see this fairy angel is sitting on the top of the tree, and when you're at the top, people look up to you, right? And this one over here is also at the top, despite the struggles and despite this snake thing being here. This lady is still at the top. So that's how you guys are, because you guys have kind of done the impossible. You guys have literally done the impossible. And you guys can see over here as well, like she's this is a surreal deck anyway, but if you just look at it, this is a rabbit with one eye, and he's struggling to move forward, but even then he's still moving. So despite not even having all the help, not having the resources, the proper resources, you guys still manage to make your life. And you guys can see this tree, it doesn't have any leaves, but this angel is still at the top. So that's what I'm saying, despite the lack of resources, despite all the obstacles standing in your way, despite people's refusal to help you out, because they're like, why would we help you with your art business? It's never going to work. We'll never get our return on investment. Nothing is going to work out. So we're not going to help you. But now you guys are so successful in what you are doing and in what you've done, that people are kind of regretting their decision of not helping you, because they would have gotten their return by now if they would have chosen to help you, because and they would have been in your good books. You would have been really you would have been helping them out in return as well, but they didn't do that. They left you all by yourself. You guys can see they're just single figures here, so you had to do everything alone, and that is how you guys ended up being the strongest of manifestors, because you had nobody else but the universe to rely on. And when you kind of decided to directly connect with the universe, that is how your power of manifestation kind of started. That is why the law of attraction is so easy for you guys to come. You guys have kind of unlocked the secret to attracting everything in life, to be successful. So if somebody if somebody would, you're probably like one of those successful people who kind of post on Instagram about how to be successful and how to practice the law of attraction and manifestation so they can live their best life. Probably, I mean, you might not do it literally, like actually you might not do it, but you guys can. That's how it is for you guys, because you have unlocked that secret. And when you unlock a particular secret, obviously people want to know. So it is up to you guys, if you want to tell people about this, about how you've done it, but it's only because people left you. And probably somewhere down the line you might have been like, I'm glad those people left me, because they kind of made me independent. They forced me to rely on myself, and that is when you kind of discovered your powers. You realize just how powerful you guys are. So when it comes to your magical talent, I feel like it is you and you alone who is your own magical talent. Like, you are talent. your magical talent, pile 2. It's not like, oh, you have a particular ability. Yes, you can manifest things really well, but it is only because you have learned to harness the power that is you. Without that realization, without that knowledge, you wouldn't have been where you are now. You wouldn't have been able to manifest everything. You wouldn't be living your best life. I mean, just look at this thing. Look at this girl. She's taking a bath in this pie or custard or whatever it is. So so if you guys want that one particular sentence, that what is your magical talent, you are your magical talent. You should probably use that as an affirmation and tell yourself that you are the magical talent, and it is you and you alone who will be able to do things for yourself. If you want to live your best life, there's not going to be anybody coming in to help you, because nobody wants you to succeed. Seeing you succeed would just be like, because you do the impossible. You do something that is completely different. Having an art business or having something equally different and unique is not something that people will really support you on it, and they'll think that, oh, this is never going to be successful, so there's no point supporting pile 2. So but you guys still end up being successful because you work hard, you trust yourself, you trust the universe, you trust and to work with you, instead of going around and begging people for help or for investment or support. You're like, it's okay. And when your success starts making the noise, people just can't help but kind of be like, oh my god, I can't believe I didn't help pile 2. They have those regrets coming up, and of course they should, because if they would have helped you, you would have be even more successful than you are now. And right now, if you are at a particular level, know that if you continue with this path, if you continue kind of trusting yourself and manifesting, co-creating with the universe, you guys are going to be at a whole different level, because the universe starts with small manifestation and gives you small things, and then the big things come. So do not lose hope, pile 2, because you yourself are going to manifest every single thing for yourself. All right, so let's see what else we have for you. So we have repairing the wheel, we have forgiveness, we have a wailing tree, we have reconciliation, empty well, time to replenish, horn cactus, resourcefulness, and we have caterpillar, opportunity. So like I was saying, pile 2, with this card and the wailing tree, reconciliation and forgiveness, a lot of people have hurt you. They, even if you were born in a very affluent background or something, and you were supposed to get a whole lot of inheritance, like people messed you up, people took advantage of you in every single way that they could. And that wasn't very, very nice of them, because they took what was rightfully yours, and then you had no choice but to do everything by yourself. That is how you became independent. But the thing is that we have these cards coming up for you guys: forgiveness and reconciliation. So the thing is that despite people doing the worst to you, you still have that power of forgiveness. And let me tell you, forgiveness doesn't come easy. Some people would tell you to your face, okay, I forgive you, but in their hearts they really wouldn't have. They're still holding on to that resentment and anger. But with you guys are like, when you tell someone you forgive them, you actually forgive them and you move on. And for you guys, I feel like, maintaining those peaceful relationships is so much more important than those petty fights. Like for you guys, of course, money is important, but you do not let money be the center of your world. For you guys, it's more about, your own peace of mind. And that suppose somebody has taken money from you, taken a whole lot of money from you, or they kind of scammed you or something, and you'll just be like, forget it. You'll just be like, I'm gonna move on, I'll just manifest more money with the universe. Of course it wouldn't come easy, but that's how you guys are going to think, because you're like, I don't want to waste my time thinking about this person who messed me up or who scammed me. That's their karma, that is their own action, and they'll get the result of that soon enough. For you guys, it's like, I value my peace of mind. With this card right here, you value your peace of mind. And with the resourcefulness card right here, pile 2, this really tells me that you have the universe as your resource, and universe is the resource that's never going to go away. It's renewable. It's a permanent, it's infinite. And so with that being your resource, obviously you guys don't need anything else. That is why, this card is here for you guys, because the cactus is like, it lives in the desert. It grows in the desert. And despite the harsh conditions, that plant still manages to thrive. And it has a whole lot of benefits to it. And I personally love cactus because, you don't have to water it too much. Because I'm lazy when it comes to watering plants, and I just forget sometimes. But despite that, the cactus doesn't need much. It doesn't need to be watered every day. It's not a high maintenance plant, and I feel like that's how you guys are. With that little bit of help that you guys get, you guys go far. You guys go incredibly far. With just like this one tiny opportunity that you will get, or somebody just helps you in the smallest of ways, you will turn that small, help, that small act of kindness into a big opportunity. That's how you guys work. And wow, like that's talent, pile 2, turning those small opportunities into big opportunities. That is something that not everybody has the capacity to do. Not even everybody has the brains to do, but you guys have that. And wow. That is why I'm saying you don't really worry about what people, say or do to you, because you always end up attracting more good. And if somebody takes away something from you, you're like, okay, you can have it. I'll just manifest more for myself. That is how you guys work, because that even the smallest, like if universe gives you a small amount of money, you will turn it into a big amount of money. You'll probably invest it somewhere where you guys are gonna get like more out of it, like something like stock market or something like that. You will get more out of it. You probably even have ideas about how to earn money in multiple ways, not just working a 9 to 5 or starting a small business. Probably you have like multiple small businesses or multiple ways of generating passive income. That is how you guys end up living your dreams. That is why when people kind of look at you and they just see a dream come true, they kind of look at you and think how you are living their dream. You're not working a 9 to 5. You are just your own magical self. And obviously with this caterpillar, obviously caterpillar is a different it's an insect, and then we have the cat in itself. So this really tells me that people might view you as a caterpillar, like an insect who can't do anything, who just goes around crawling and munching on leaves, right? But in reality, you are like a cat with like 9 lives. Cats are like, even in the Egyptian culture, cats are like worshipped, right? So used to be worshipped, actually. So this really tells me that people have no clue. They judge you in the worst way. Like, whatever ideas they have about you, whatever belief system they have about you, Pile 2, it's all wrong. You're not the insect. You just I don't know, probably you just portray yourself as that because you don't want people to know the real you. But you just probably just portray yourself as a caterpillar, that, oh, I'm just munching on leaves, not doing anything else. But even the caterpillar transforms into a butterfly when the time comes. So like I was saying, people might not see you, some people might not even see you for who you really are, but when the time comes and you end up transforming into a butterfly, that is when people are going to start, really seeing you, because you cannot ignore a butterfly, when it's just fluttering around you. All you want to do is just catch it, and you want to see how it looks like and examine it. That's how people look at you, and it's all because of you and you alone that you guys are at this level. It's your talent, your own ability to keep going when life gets tough. And I'm not saying that life is tough and that is why you guys are successful. No, it is just your own talent, because for some people life gets tough and they're not able to do anything. They just sit back and complain about the universe being so unfair, and how other people, all the bad people, they get all the good things in life, and you being so good, you never get anything good. Some people just do that. Some people just complain. But you're like, okay, fine, the universe has dealt this hand to me, I'll make the most of it. And that's how, I don't know, Pile 2, how you guys do it, but the way you live life, people really should learn a thing or two from you guys, because people really should. You guys should go around giving those motivational speeches or something, really telling people how to live life, because you guys will make excellent life coaches if you guys are interested in that, because you have, relying on yourself and having that confidence in yourself, that is like the greatest superpower one can have, and that is how you guys work. And then we have empty well. So like I was saying right here, do not forget to take some time off for yourself. You are so busy doing everything because, like I'm saying, you don't have anyone else to rely upon. So everything falls onto you. So if you have a family, you have kids, you have other responsibilities, it is only you who has to deal with everything. Nobody comes and offers their help to you. So if you have kids, you are the one who has to take care of the kids, make sure they're getting the best education, make sure all their wishes are fulfilled, they're happy, they're healthy, they are safe, all of those things. You have to do it. And while doing so, your energy also gets depleted. So the thing is that you also need to take that time for yourself, be it even like 15 minutes or even like maximum 30 minutes, but take that time out for yourself to replenish, because the more you replenish yourself, the better of a manifestor you guys are going to be. That's how the universe is going to, remain connected to you, because, you need to kind of let go and kind of remove the blockages standing in your way. That is why, you're all about reconciliation and forgiving, because you're like, I don't want any negative energy in my head, because that never really helps me out. So, wow. Wow, Pile 2. Let's see what else we have for you. Oh, we have balance. We have change. And we have beauty. So this card really tells me that when it comes to your looks, you guys are gorgeous. You guys are stunning. Incredibly beautiful people, and probably that's why some people might even be, they might be jealous of you, and that's why they don't help you, because they're like, oh, this person, Pile 2, is beautiful, they'll get everything they want, because they might say you have that pretty privilege. Regardless whether you're a male or female, people might assume that just because you're good looking, you'll just get everything. So they choose not to help you. But whatever. Those are people that you cannot do anything about that, but you cannot help but be beautiful. I mean, that's who you are. That's how the universe has made you. And if people are jealous of that, let them be jealous of it, right? So with this balance card right here, this really tells me that when it comes to your heart and your mind and other aspects of your life, you do your best to maintain that balance. Like I was saying, you people actually kind of actively make the time for yourself, because you're like, yes, I've given so much of my energy to in this particular area of my life. Now I should kind of give that energy back to myself as well. So you do your best to maintain that balance, having a balanced lifestyle. That is why when something negative comes, you do your best to kind of balance it out with something positive, because you know the importance of balance. You know that, okay, not all good is good and not all bad is bad. You have that kind of talent to maintain a healthy balance between the dark and the light, the good and the bad. And that doesn't come easy, and yes, that can be really exhausting at times, but you guys still managed to do it. And then we have change. We have the thunder moon. So what this is telling me is that, like I was saying, since you are so self-reliant, pile 2, that when change comes, good or bad, it doesn't really affect you as hard or as badly as it'll affect somebody else. Because like I'm saying, you rely on yourself. You're like, this, whatever happens in my life, today I have money, but tomorrow I might not have money. But that's okay, because I have myself, I have my health, I have my own gifts and talents. I know I can do this to get my money back. I can do this. I can work these many jobs. And that's how, you guys have that. You guys have planned it like that. So whatever happens, whatever change comes, for a normal person, it might be like really drastic that, oh, they lost all their money. What are they going to do? They're done with life. But with you guys, you're like, okay, this is a setback. Fine. I'll just, start again. This ability to never give up, this ability to trust yourself. Whew, that's what makes you so magical, because like I was saying, you guys are magic. You guys are the talent. You don't need to have a particular skill when you yourself are the talent, when you embody that word in itself. All right, pile 2. So this is all I have for you guys. If you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, comment down below to let me know if this message resonated, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what your magical talent is. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have Lovers. We have the Two of Coins, the Two of Pentacles. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, pile 3, I am getting something. And so what this tells me is that, your main talent, your magical talent is to attract people. I don't know how you guys do it, but you guys end up being surrounded by the best of people. Probably you guys are just born magnets of people. Whatever it is, people, I don't know, or if it's just, I don't know, I just feel like, the universe has kind of blessed you with that magnetism where you guys are always surrounded by people, probably with your looks, with the way you talk, with your magical personality. I would say that people cannot help but be with you, because we have the Lovers. All these cards are talking about support. They're like multiple things, the Lovers, there's always, that other person, like in the regular tarot deck, you will see they're like two people. We have the Two of Pentacles, which is another 2 coming up. We have the Five of Coins in reverse, which also talks about support, because upright, it'll be like, everybody has abandoned you. You are suffering in the cold. You're all alone. You've lost everything. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, which also talks about support. So there is this support that you have in terms of people, in terms of the universe itself. You guys, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, pile 3, but probably you guys, you're never alone. I don't know if you choose to be that way, or it's just happened that some of you guys might even like to be alone. You want that alone time, but people just never leave you alone. They're always with you. They just want to be with you. And that's why I'm saying, you guys are really incredibly magnetic. You have that ability to attract people, whether you like it or not. People just come at you. You know, you're like, they're like, you know, a moth to a flame. You're the flame, and people just surround you. So they just want to be around you because of your unique individuality, your the way you talk, the way you are. And probably it's like your own personality that just whatever situation you are in, you always end up getting that support. You know, nobody ever leaves you. If somebody leaves you, somebody else is going to come and take that person's place. So I just feel like, you know, you guys are just never alone. And when it comes to your support, you have people to, you know, help you out, to do the best thing for you, to you know, give you the best, because nobody wants you to suffer. And like I was saying over here, excuse me, this lady is kind of, you know, I mean, this is the Wheel of Fortune, but if you see this card, this lady's kind of tied up, you know, she's not free. So I feel like, you know, that's how kind of people are. They kind of surround you to the point where you don't feel free. You're like, I never get a moment's peace of mind because everybody just wants to be my friend. Everybody just wants to be around me. Why? Why? Sometimes you even wonder what they want from you, because, you know, yeah, some people just want something or the other from you, and that's why, you know, they become your friend, because they have the intention to use you and then just discard you. But even if people do that, if they kind of use you and discard you and move on, somebody else is going to come. So there's this always, yeah, you guys are popular. You guys are really popular with people, pile 3. I don't know how you guys do it, but it is, I feel like, your personality is your you know, magical talent, where people just can't help but be drawn to you. And you might have kind of gotten that those kind of compliments as well, that people will come and be like, you know, if you're having a conversation with, you know, someone that you're not really that great of friends with, but you know that person, so you're talking to that person will just confess to you that, you know, I always wanted to be your friend. I always wished to have a friend like you, something like that. Or, you know, if this person is romantically interested in you, they'll be like, I always wanted to go out with you. I've been patient for so long, and, you know, I've just been waiting for this opportunity that you know, I would get to be with you, because that's what I've always wanted. So you might have gotten such compliments, and you guys will be wondering that, why me? Why do people always say those things to me? And it's because of your personality. It's because of who you are. And, you know, we have a lot of coins, pentacles cards here. So this really tells me that when it comes to your looks, because we are talking about the physical here, we're talking about the material here. So I feel like probably you guys are really good looking, incredibly beautiful people. Your looks, the way you walk, the way you carry yourself, your mannerism, all of those things, that's what is so attractive. You guys just do it in a way that is so unique and just so beautiful that people can't help but be drawn to you. They are inspired by you. You guys are a huge inspiration to people, pile 3. I don't know if you guys know it or not. Some people might have told you this, others might not so much, because, you know, not everybody will come and tell you that, oh, you're my inspiration, but deep down they might just be really inspired by you and really impressed that, oh, and somewhere I feel like they want to be just like you guys, because you know, you're just like this fortune kind of a card here. I feel like this is you. This Wheel of Fortune is you, because Wheel of Fortune is like, you know, good times, good everything, and this is upright, it's not in reverse. So this is like, you know, everything good, and it's beauty, it's wealth, it's knowledge, it's, you know, brains, all of those things. So I feel like you guys embody that. You know, it's like full circle. We have this juggler here, and this lady, this character, is juggling so many different things. So that's how you guys are. You know, you guys are the best in everything. And that's how, you know, that's why people get attracted to you, because you wear the best clothes. Even if you're just wearing the regular brands, you know, nothing expensive, nothing too high end. But even then, even if you're just wearing average clothes, average shoes, whatever, even if you're just using the, you know, drugstore makeup brand, something like that, but the way you do it, the way you wear those clothes, the way you do your makeup, the way you dress off, the colors that you use, people just can't help but be drawn to you. Even if everything you do is mediocre, the way you do it, it just comes off as something completely different, completely unique, and people are just like, wow, I want to be with this person. I want to be around this person. So I feel like some of you guys might have even dealt with stalkers, because like I'm saying, once people get a taste of you, like not literally, but they get to be in your environment, they get to share the same space as you. That's what I meant by, getting a taste of you. So that's it. They can't just they just don't want to go. They become addicted to you. They want to be around you all the time. You're like a drug, pile 3. I don't know if you guys are going to call that a talent or not, but that's yeah, I would say that you guys are like that. Your personality is like a drug. The way you do things, it's just so addictive, and people are addicted to you. That's it. Take that how you will, but people are just addicted to you. If you guys are happy about that, good for you. If not, then it's just something that you will just have to accept. And that's why people don't leave you alone, despite whatever is going on. I mean, they might not be able to help you necessarily, because this 5 of Pentacles, we cannot ignore the upright meaning of no one there to help you. But you have to, despite having the support of people, some people might not be actively able to help you, but even then they're going to tell you that we are there for you, and they'll talk to you, they'll make you feel better, they'll do their best to make you smile, make sure that you're happy, because you being happy makes them happy. So people just want to be around you. They just want to love you, because they feel lucky that, oh, I get to love a pile 3. So whatever your relationships have been, you might have realized as those people kind of, if you're broken up with them, they'll stalk you on social media, they'll stalk you even physically if it's possible for them, until you get a restraining order or something. But yeah, because they want that back, they want that experience back that they got with you. You're an experience, pile 3. You are an experience. There's nobody like you, and nobody can ever be like you. That is why those regrets are there. That is why people kind of never leave you alone, because some people know that what's going to happen if they leave you alone. And those who do, those who actually make the mistake of doing that, yeah, that's why they start coming back to you. And though you have moved on from them, they are not able to move on from you. No one can move on from you, pile 3. That's how amazing you guys are. Your talent is just that, yeah, you guys are addictive, you guys are magnetic, you're everything that you are, inside, outside, everything. Yeah, you guys are magical beings, to the point where people are literally obsessed with you, addicted to you. All right, so let's see what else we have for you guys. Okay, we have gathering around the power of okay, sure. Okay, we're talking community here, we're talking people gathering around. We have fortune's wheel, luck, and the right timing. Yep, you are the wheel of fortune, pile 3. You have lost compass, getting back to integrity. We have galactic mushroom, the divine matrix. And we have drifter, experience life as it comes. Okay. So like I was saying, always surrounded by somebody or the other. Probably you guys have a whole lot of social media gathering there. You guys might have a lot of subscribers on your social media handles, whatever it is, your account. A lot of people follow you. A lot of people kind of keep tabs on you via your social media, stalk you on social media, and that is where your power comes from. People support you. People support you to the point where they are more than happy to push you to the top, because they consider you this person, this wheel, this fortune's wheel of fortune right here. You are that wheel of fortune. For them, when they look at you, it's all glitter, and it's all gold. It's all everything perfect. That's how people see you when they look at you. So some people might say, oh, this person's lucky and all of that stuff. but even you know that you're not lucky. It is not luck playing the game here. It is you and the way you are. Probably the universe has gifted you with this magnetic personality, this such an attractive personality. But I just feel like people just look at you and the word that they get is fortune. Some people might even call you prince or princess, they might say, oh, you're royalty, but you're not royalty in real life, but that's how people view you as. It's the way you walk, the way you talk. People just think that you are somebody from the elite class, the A-listers or something. You might not be in reality, but it doesn't stop people from assuming that you might be. Wow, there's just so much sparkle happening over here. There's this spark, so much glitter, like so much shine. And I feel like that's how you guys are. You guys are, glittery, shiny. I don't know if I'm able to, like, if you guys are able to understand what I'm trying to tell you. It's just your personality is so sparkly that even in the dark, people just notice you. I don't know. Are you guys Leo or something, Leos? If you guys are, let me know, because I'm getting some Leo vibes, getting that attention. Not like you might not be asking for the attention, but you still get it, and that's how, the Leos are, with the symbol being the lion. Obviously, the lion, no one can ignore the lion. The lion is the king of the jungle. No one can ignore that animal. It's big, it's regal, it symbolizes royalty. So I just feel like that's how you guys are as well. You guys symbolize that as well. You guys symbolize regality, wealth, fortune, abundance. That's how, people just get attracted to you. And then we have lost compass, we have getting back to integrity. So this is giving me a couple of messages. One thing is that people find their way when they're with you. When you talk to people, it's just, you just give them this subtle, you might say something offbeat, like just something random, just something out of the blue, you'll say to them, and they'll just, all of a sudden, they'll know what to do. If they're feeling lost, they'll just find their way back. Or when they look at you, they know that if they follow you, if they do what you're doing, they're going to be successful as well. So you have accumulated a lot of followers, I would say, on your social media or even in real life, where people actively listen to what you have to say. They come to you for advice because you give the best advice. You just have a way of talking to people, of understanding their needs, that makes you the best advisor out there. That's why we have the lost compass, and getting back to integrity. So whenever you have to say something, it's just pin drop silence. People are listening to you. People are kind of implementing what you have to tell them, what you have to say. Whatever it is that you do, people follow your trend. Probably you guys are trendsetters as well, because whatever you do, it just sparks that trend. And probably you've brought out a trend or two in your community, wherever it is that you guys are. Probably you decided to wear your dress in a particular manner, and next thing you know, everybody's wearing that same thing. And that's how I'm saying that you guys might just be trendsetters, because people know that if they do what you do, they'll be successful as well. They'll be on the right path. And probably you have helped people amass a lot of followers or subscribers on social media as well, because you kind of give them tips and tricks, and that's how you guys kind of make your posts. That's what you kind of talk about, that's what you do. You might be really good at those kind of things. So these days, a lot of people are coming out with courses and workshops and all of those things, where they help people kind of become successful on social media, right? So I feel like if you guys do something like that, pile 3, you guys will be successful as well, because people are actively going to do what you are telling them to do. They will actually listen to you. They will actually invest in you. If it's just something to think about. You don't have to do it, but if you're thinking about doing something like that, then go for it, because you guys are going to, get that success from there as well. You will have people investing in your product. And then we have galactic mushroom. So this, what this is telling me, the divine matrix. So this is this is kind of telling me that you guys, and you know, the dystopian world, the sci-fi world, it's different and it's unique. And then we have the galactic thing, so it's already giving me AI vibes. This word is giving me those artificial intelligence vibes, the technology vibes. So this is really telling me that probably your purpose in life, the reason you guys have this persona, this attractive persona that people just look up to you, they're inspired by you, is because you're probably meant to do something significant when where social media is concerned. Probably you will break the, you know, like there's this YouTube video where they talk about how the title is known as "This Kid Broke YouTube" or something like that. So probably that's how you guys are going to be. You guys probably will have a really solid standing where social media is concerned, where technology is concerned. Probably that is what you guys are meant to do in life. Do something with technology, something with AI, something with social media, because that we have the divine matrix coming in here. So this is probably your destiny, or this is probably where your gift lies. That is where your success lies, because the universe has kind of made it that way, because this is the world, the time's coming now. It's just technology, right? It's just the social media and the AI that's going to be taking over. So that's how it is going to be for you guys, that this is going to be there. And I'll just see what the book has to say about this card as well. So we have the number 24. Okay. The divine matrix, the intricate complexity of life. You might have been thinking and acting like you were the only one in the dream creating your life. The galactic mushroom arrives as a playful yet potent reminder that you need to get with your higher power. The universal laws are not for your benefit only. The law of attraction does not exist just to serve up your desired outcome. The matrix of consciousness, called source or God, a spirit, and many other names, is intricately woven into life. There is so much complexity that the human mind cannot comprehend all the moving parts. It's impossible to see beyond what you already know, just as the head of mushroom is clearly visible above the soil, but not the living biome below. The thread-like mycelium of fungi form a vast, intricate network underground, connecting different life forms with one another in a kind of internet of plant kingdom. Imagine the divine matrix serving the same way, connecting the individual consciousness with that of the divine. The galactic mushroom reminds you that your dreams and desires are heard. This is a call for faith and trust. Whatever intentions you hold consistently with hope and faith first manifests in the unseen realm. Whether or not you can see it working on your behalf, eventually you see the evidence play out in the serendipitous events that work in your favor, seemingly outside of the law of cause and effect. Your most beautiful results are being birthed right now, not just for you, but for the highest good of all. So, wow, that is amazing. So like I was saying, if you guys are kind of into the social media thing, you might have not initially gotten that success, but you guys are going to get it, because that is how it's meant to be. Things are meant to work in your favor. That is why people just see you as the epitome of success, whether you are literally or not, but that's how people see you. And that's because it is your destiny to be like that. Wheel of Fortune, when that comes, it talks about destiny as well. And then a drifter, experiencing life as it comes. So this is the universe tells you, not to worry too much. If people are addicted to you, people love you, it's okay to take that love. Do not worry about it. Do not shy away from it. It is meant for you guys to happen. People are just going to love you no matter what. If somebody hates you, of course there are haters, where there's love there is hate. There will be haters, but take that love as it comes. Do not just worry about it. Move forward in life. Accept the experiences that are coming to you. And honestly, you guys are just going to rock this world, I swear. Pile 3, all right? So let's see what else we have. We have the masculine. We have the lunar god. We have nourishment. And we have attraction. This is you guys. This is you guys, people just, love you. And why wouldn't they? When we have the lunar god card coming up for you guys. God, everybody loves gods, don't they? Gods are portrayed as being incredibly beautiful, incredibly good looking. And that is your energy, pile 3, where people, and when it comes to the moon, so many people are attracted to the moon. So many are attracted to the moon because it's considered to be a source of, a symbol of beauty. So you guys are like that. You guys are a symbol of a beauty. Probably you guys even get endorsements and sponsorships from beauty, brands. And when it comes to nourishment, people, I don't know if you actively do it or not at pile 3, but people feel really nourished when they're with you. That is why, they come to you and you're always surrounded by people, because they feel so good in your presence that they cannot help but just want to be around you all the time. That is where the attraction is coming from. You attract people with the super moon card right here. You attract people to the extent where it's just, you're always around. You never get any time for yourself. That's okay, pile 3. But yeah, do take time out for yourself, because you need to recharge. But don't think that people will just leave you alone. If it's possible for them, they'll never do it. They'll just be with you all the time. So just be a little careful on that perspective, to set boundaries with people, and not just let yourself go and have them take advantage of you like that. All right, so this is all I have for you guys, pile 3. If you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, comment down below to let me know if this message resonated, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hi pile 4, welcome to your reading. Let's see what your magical talent is. So we have 9 of Swords, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Page of Swords, we have the King of Swords, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I don't know pile 4, but I feel like your magical talent lies in the mind. I don't know, you guys might be like very good at controlling people's minds, or you are in such control of your mind. I mean, I feel like you guys are really good at putting thoughts into people's heads, because we have 3 swords cards here. The swords talk about the mind. They talk about communication. And I feel like that is, and we have the swords here. So how, and this King of Swords is, writing things down. So, and they say that the pen is mightier than the sword. So what this is telling me is that your mind is your magical talent. Like, that is your most powerful weapon that you guys can possess. Like, if the universe has to give out weapons, it gives out the mind, and your weapon is your mind. And when it comes to your writing skills, I feel like that is another talent that you guys possess. You guys are incredible writers, most powerful, the kind of writers that really impact people, where every word you write has an effect on someone. That's how powerful your writing is. So I don't know if you guys are you actually indulge in writing or not, you write things or not. If not, you might want to give it a shot, because that is when you'll know where your talent lies. That is something that the universe has kind of gifted you, that you are blessed with this talent, that your writing is literally magic. Your words are literal magic. Like, I'm not even joking here. I'm not even exaggerating here. Pile 4, I'm not exaggerating. The words that you use, the way you write, the way you express yourself, be it in any way, but mainly we are getting the writing aspect, because people have a whole lot of ways of expressing themselves. They do it through art, they do it through dance, all of those things. But you might indulge in that, but mainly for this group, for you guys, I'm getting is that, when it comes to your words, you guys are like wizards. You guys are actual magical wizards when it comes to words, when it comes to writing. Be it prose, be it poetry, be it a whole damn novel, whatever it is. Yeah, if you guys write a book, it's going to be a bestseller. Like, that's how powerful your talent is, and that's how magical you guys are, where I'm saying, like, every word you write, every word you pen down is magic. That's what I would say about you guys. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to straighten these cards up. And people just, like I was saying with the 9 of Swords here, this really tells me that you have the ability to control minds. People just, it's really easy for you guys to influence people, to manipulate people if you choose to do so, because the way you talk, people listen, right? When they listen, something shifts in their mind, and that's why I'm saying you guys can do that. You guys can actually control people's mind. Probably, I'm getting those vibes of, those people who go around, hypnotizing people, making them do whatever they tell them to do. That's how I feel like you guys are. And they do it obviously with suggestive techniques, where they are kind of suggesting something, and the person, becomes receptive to that energy, and they start doing whatever you tell them to do. So I don't know if you've done that or experienced that in your life, pile 4, but if you choose to do so, yeah, you guys will be very great, amazing hypnotherapists. I don't know. You guys will be really good at that. If probably writing is not your field, you're like, nah, I can't write, I cannot even write anything. So probably, get into something where you have to communicate with people, where you have to talk to people. And like I was saying, hypnotherapy. You guys can be really great at that if you choose to, do so. And then we have the Page of Wands. So what this is telling me is that obviously, you guys can see, I mean, there's just so much darkness, but even then, amidst this darkness, amidst all the death, there is this blossom. There's still some color here. There's this daisy, some rose, even though the roses are dying, but there's still life in them. So what this is telling me is that, when, despite the darkness around you, pile 4, you still manage to see the light. You still manage to see the silver lining in every situation. No matter how dire the situation might be, there's still that spark, because this is the Page energy. So and Wands correspond to fire, right? So despite being the young energy, the small energy, nothing too big, the fire might be small, but then the spark is still there. It might be like a tiny flame, but it's still there. So that's how you guys are, that despite how difficult your life might get, your mind being so powerful that it is, that even in the worst of circumstances, you guys manage to find that silver lining, manage to find the light, and that's what makes you so successful. That's what makes you move forward in life and be ahead of so many people, to progress so rapidly, because you never give up. And that's because of your mind. Your mind is so powerful, because when the mind gives up, no matter what the heart says, you guys are not going to do it. Your heart might be telling you, oh, don't give up, you can do it. But when the mind is not willing to do the work, when the mind is like, I'm not going to do it, and that's why they tell us to make sure that our thoughts are positive, because they affect us on such a level, on such a deep inherent level, that as long as your thoughts are negative, you're never going to be able to do anything. But they don't say if your heart is positive, keep your heart positive, or don't let any negative thing affect your heart. Nobody talks about that. They always talk about the mind, because the mind is you. It's you, and you always there's that voice inside your mind that is kind of telling you all sorts of negative things, and it affects you in such a negative manner that a whole lot of time people just end up giving up. And another advice for you guys, I would say, pile 4, is that if things get really bad for you guys and you feel really down, probably writing those dark thoughts out might really help you guys get in control of your mind, get your mind in order, because you're just essentially getting rid of those negative thoughts by writing them down and then just throwing it out. So probably that is something you guys can do to work on your mind, to make it stronger. And meditation always helps, to strengthen the mind and your connection with the higher power. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So like I was saying, that if you guys are thinking that, okay, where is your success going to come from? Or what is it that you guys can do that you guys will be successful? It's something where that's going to involve communication, that is going to involve something related to words, because that is where your money is going to come in. That is how. So probably you've noticed that every time you talk to someone, or if you are on social media and you send a message or something, you communicate with people, something like that, you always kind of get that success from there. And probably you guys have gotten some sponsorships or something like that as well, and that is because because you guys are using your mind. That is your weapon, and as long as you utilize that weapon, as long as you work on that, probably, you guys will be incredibly successful. So like I was saying, if you guys write a book, it's going to be a bestseller. You guys will get a whole ton of money from that particular work, because that is your gift, that is your magical talent, where the universe is like, use your mind, write that book, go, write that script. If you guys are, script writers, write that show, write that script for that TV show or that movie and sell it. Write those lyrics down, write that song, sell those lyrics. You guys are going to get it. You guys will start, generating income on those bases. So if you guys are into content writing, freelance writing, something like that, that is where your source of income is. So if you guys are still wondering, you guys are kind of confused where you guys are going to get money from, where you guys can make some passive income, this is your answer. All right, and I just feel like with this nine of swords, pile 4, you guys will make incredible fantasy writers, because this is like surrealism. This is about, dreams, and everything is possible in dreams. So probably your imagination is so wild. Your imagination might just be another one of your talents, that you guys get the ideas that nobody else gets. That's how powerful your imagination is. And obviously, when something is possible in your imagination, you will do whatever it takes to make it possible in real life. And that's like the best thing to do, because that is how you guys are going to progress. So let's see what else we have for you. We have lost in space, needing direction. We have a falling angel, spiritual narcolepsy. We're getting a whole lot of sleep cards. We have sky dancer. We have surrender. We have stars in the sky. Limitless possibility. And we have feast of the plenty, choices and their consequences. Okay, pile 4. So we've got lost in space. We've got falling angel. So with the lost in space card, I'm getting some Pisces vibes. So let me know if you're a Pisces, sun, moon, rising, or any other planet in Pisces. Let me know, because I'm getting a whole lot of Pisces energy, a whole lot of, vast space energy, where it's just everything is possible in space, and then nothing is possible in space. It's kind of like that energy. So that really tells me that, that's how you guys are. You guys are connected, probably not with the physical world, but you're more connected with the spiritual world. And you guys can see over the head of this angel that there's the light. So this really tells me that your mind is the light. Your mind is so incredibly powerful that it is the light. You guys will be so confused. You feel lost in this world, and yet you feel so much more connected to the spirit world, or the higher world, where there are angels and other beings. And probably you have even had some encounters with them as well. Probably, some spirit has come to you, some angel has come to you, something like that. And that is because of your mind, because your mind is so powerful that, you can't help but make that connection with the higher realm. People might call you weird, they might call you crazy over here in this world, because they don't understand how your mind works. It's that different, it is that unique, that people don't even understand it. That's why they say all sorts of things to you, that, oh, you're crazy, you need to get tested, you need to get treatment, all of those things. They say all sorts of horrible things to you, and I would say you can't blame them, because they're not at that level, at that level that you guys are, and you can't fault them for it, that they're not at that level. They're just they'll never be at this level where you're connected to the higher realm. They'll never be at that level. So all they can do is call you crazy, because they will never understand what you guys are going through, or what you guys are thinking about, or how incredibly amazing your mind is. Nobody would ever understand you, pile 4. And I'm really sorry that I have to tell you this, but you just have to accept this reality, that people are not going to understand you, because your mind works in a very different manner. And that is okay. That makes you beautiful, and that makes you unique. It doesn't make you weird or crazy. Okay? Unless you take weird in a positive way, then sure. You guys can take that. But don't ever think that you guys are not good enough, or that you're crazy or wrong, or there's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. The universe has just made you different, because the universe, wants you to have that connection with the higher world. The universe wants you to have that connection with itself. That is why, your mind works that way. And then we have falling angel, we have spiritual narcolepsy. So this really kind of tells me that, um, yeah, with people calling you all sorts of things, it affects you, no matter how much we kind of, tell ourselves that no, I don't care what people say. But it is better for you guys to kind of surrender to who you guys are, to surrender to the fact that yes, you guys are different and your mind works in a different manner, and that's okay, rather than just, allowing your wings to just stop working and falling. You guys are not meant to fall, you guys are meant to soar. You guys are like this card, limitless possibilities. You guys are the feast of the plenty. You guys have all the choices in the world should you choose to take those choices. But please do not just let yourself fall. Do not listen to those people who are ready to push you down, who are ready to crush you, walk all over you to get to the top. No, you guys are meant to rise. You guys are meant to soar. That's why, this card is also like, oh, fluttery, fluttery butterfly. This girl is also flying. And then we have these angel wings. We've got this rabbit, always bouncing. And then we have this moth kind of a thing here, butterfly. So all this imagery is telling you one thing, that you guys are meant to be free. You guys are meant to soar, not fall. Now, do not let your spirituality get affected. Do not let anybody stop this connection that you have with the higher power. Don't let people do that, because people do that. People will, if somebody understands just how powerful your connection is with the universe, they're going to do everything they can to stop you, to bring a stop to that. Because once you get connected to the universe, pile 4, there's no stopping you, there's no stopping your success, because the universe and you will just start co-creating everything. So whatever you desire is just going to come really quickly. You'll be able to manifest everything. Probably the best manifestation technique for you guys is scripting. Whatever you write comes true. So and if people find that out about you, obviously they are going to want to knock you down. They will kind of come and tell you that, instead of applauding you for your spirituality and kind of telling you that, oh, you're just so incredible, that you guys are so spiritual. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. They will kind of, come and question you, and they'll tell you that you're crazy and you shouldn't be, nobody can have that connection with the universe, so you wouldn't. They'll say all sorts of things to you to kind of deplete your energy, to kind of dim your light. Don't dim your light for anyone, pile 4, okay? When your mind is such a powerful weapon, don't let anybody stop you from using it. All right, your words are important, your art is important, your creativity is important, your self-expression is important, and it's valid and it's worthy. All right, it's valuable. So please, it's a treasure that this world needs. So whatever project if you do write and you've never shared your writing with the world, even though it's somewhere in your heart you want to share, and you just don't because you're afraid of judgment, I'm telling you now, a pile 4, share it. Take it out into the world, because it is meant to be seen. It is meant to be appreciated. Your art, your words, your writing, the world needs it. The world needs it, and that is why the universe has kind of given you this talent and not anybody else, because the universe knows that only you guys are worthy of it. The universe kind of choose people for different things. So the universe has chosen you for this particular thing. That is why the universe kind of gives you all these crazy ideas, these unique, beautiful ideas, that you guys can write them down and show the world that, yes, just how talented you guys are. I feel like the world has no clue about your talent, pile 4. The world has no clue. Surrender to your gift. Surrender to your gift and dance, because the world deserves to see your dance. Come on, give it to the world. Give this gift to the world, because don't deprive the world. Don't deprive us of your gifts. You guys are like this butterfly. People love to see butterflies. People look forward to spring, because they're like, oh, there are gonna be butterflies in spring. They kind of signify transformation and beauty all in one, and that's how you guys are. That's why I'm requesting you guys, to dance, surrender to your gift, allow it to come to you, accept it, love it, and nurture it. The more you nurture it, the better it's going to get. Yeah. And once you do that, once you surrender to your gift, once you surrender to this talent that you guys have, pile 4, that's it. Limitless possibilities. You are going to be a star. I feel like, you guys are going to be like those famous authors out there who generate so much income just based on their writings. They become a star, they become a celebrity in their own right. And that's how you guys are going to be. Your writing will probably, your words are going to turn you into celebrities. You will become stars. Not just in the sky, but in on this earth, you will become a star, because your possibilities will be endless for you guys. Your mind, yeah, this is an endless, your mind is a limitless possibility, which makes you a limitless possibility. And that is where the feast of plenty is coming in. So the more you write, people are going to feast upon your work. People are, yeah, they'll just eat it all up. It's gonna be like a feast. Everything that you write, it's so beautiful, it's so magical that it's nothing short of a treat. It's nothing short of that. It's like a gift that you are giving to this world. So please do that. Do that. Give that gift to the world. Make the world smile, because the world needs a reason to smile, and I feel like you guys can be that reason, pile 4. All right, so let's see what else we have for you. We we have abundance first. We got limitless possibility, and then we've got abundance. I'm not even, yeah, we have power, and then we have acceptance. So, yep, with the acceptance card right here, accept yourself, accept your power, pile 4. Just accept it. Because this power is not going away. It's not like if you ignore it, it's going to go away. The universe will be like, okay, you don't want it? Fine, I'll give it to somebody else. That's not going to happen, okay? This gift, this talent has been chosen specifically for you. That is why the universe has given you this power, and words are so powerful. Words have the power to change us. Literally, words have the power to do that, and you know it. That how words affect you, good or bad, they affect you. They can ruin your day, they can ruin your life. That's how powerful words are. So, accept that power, because you have it. You have it in abundance. It's not like you'll write one, script, or you'll write one novel and that's it. Your creative juices are going to finish. No. That you will stop getting any ideas. No, that's not going to happen. The more you do, the more you're going to be able to do, the more ideas you'll get, because you write one idea, you'll get 10 in your mind. So you'll write those 10, then you'll get another 20. It's abundant. It's that limitless possibility thing coming up. It's that feast that's going to be coming up, where people are just going to be eating it all up. Whatever you write, I just feel like whatever you write is going to end up being a bestseller. You'll be like the best-selling authors, the best-selling script writers. All of that stuff is going to be there. I don't know if there's such a thing as best-selling scriptwriters, but if there is, you guys are going to be it, all right? So this is all I have for you guys, pile 4. If you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, comment down below to let me know if this message resonated, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.